Okay, we will pick up where you guys have just left off. You have just set sail from Silverguard and you're going south down the river aboard the ship of the incredible and amazing and sexy Xander Apes. This man
Uh,
is clearly a very competent captain. He's super great and awesome. Um, uh,
yes, he
yeah,
truly.
that's it. So,
That's
we
it.
will
Okay.
start off with you, Ringo. You obviously
Mm.
have seen and know all about all the stuff that has been happening.
Yeah, of course. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, you've been there the whole time. So, what you doing on the ship?
Hmm. Now this is a separate ship. This isn't the ship filled with drugs, is it?
No, this is a different thing.
Damn.
This is the one that we got
Um.
to after we reported and beat the pot smugglers.
It is technically a cargo vessel, so there might be drugs on board. You haven't checked the cargo, but it's not the same drug ship.
I'll have a nose at the cargo that's in this ship, just out of curiosity.
All right, so you make your way down to the hold of the ship. It's not a big ship because it's mostly a river and coastal vessel because they don't do deep sea vessels in Astravyrn. But yeah, you'll go down and you'll find that the hold is filled with boxes that are all lashed down and nailed shut.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to sniff the air to see whether there are any edible contents nearby.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception check. Coming right up. Coming right up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9, my friend. That's a bit better.
15. Wait,
Is it rolling for you guys? Oh, what the fuck?
You rolled
It didn't
two.
roll for me.
You
Oh, it's a
rolled
9. It's a 9.
and then a 15.
I
So
know.
it's a 9.
Ah, cool.
You sniff the air. It smells like water and damp.
It smells like.
All right. Okay. In that case, I'm satisfied that there is cargo here, and I will just make my way back up top. And just, I guess, see the sights of the sea. He's lived in a marsh. He's seen like swampy stuff before, but he's never been on the sea.
Well, you're not
This is
technically
new.
on the sea yet. Currently, you're on a river. Speaking of
All
being
right,
on
fine.
a
He's
river,
never sailed.
Goop, you, the Goo folk, are on a boat which is on water. How you doing, buddy?
Yes, I'm utilizing our sealed pot lids, sealed pots.
You are just staying inside your pot.
I'm doing that and periodically having a tentacle flow out to look around the surroundings and make sure I'm not accidentally left alone. Like, left like abandoned or forgotten.
No, you're not left behind.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as the two of you are getting comfortable, your other companions, who I feel the need to mention, I've had a word with Peter, because of how infrequently he is above like everyone else. He's not actually a member of the party anymore. He is he's a character who might turn up at random. He might not even play. He's Tuval. It's just whenever Peter's available, he will play whoever random character he wants. So Tuval canonically was left behind. He's no longer a member of the party.
Fair enough.
Eloise and Potion of Healing, they are about. Eloise is in her, like, wherever the fuck, like, cabin that you guys are sharing, trying to avoid the captain because he gave her the ick. And Potion of Healing is probably also inside his own waterproof barrel with his lid on, just being like, this is fine, I'm just going to stay here.
I'm pretty sure we got a big barrel for both.
Yes,
we got
you've each got your own water. Yeah. Well, technically, yeah, you've got one waterproof bucket. So he's next to you, just in the backpack, in the large waterproof backpack.
We're just telling stories and just napping basically until we get.
Yeah, he's currently asleep. He had a long day yesterday, so he's sleepy now.
Yeah.
All right. And as the ship makes its way down the river, and the two of you are called out to by the captain. Ringo and Goop, please come join me on the bow.
Oh,
I do.
on our way.
Okay. He waits for you two of you to get there, and he turns and he grins and he says, "So, tell me, you adventurers, what are your adventures? What have you been on? What adventures do you have to tell?"
We've only really been on two: our initiation and our first quest, proper quest for ourselves. This will be our second proper quest. But our third one overall as a group.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Well, I mean, I myself, as you've asked, I have been on many a storied adventure, sailed all over the continent. Do you know, I've even been up to the Frostbound Expanse, met the Ice Queen herself.
That is incredibly far away.
It is. And I tell you, all the stories about how beautiful the Ice Queen is don't do her justice. She is truly the most beautiful creature in the entire world. And of course, I am sure she was smitten with me, but alas, my one true love, the ocean, called back to me, so I couldn't stay.
She must be missing out.
Of course, of course. And you, Ringo, you seem like the sort of fella who's often had many a lass chase after you.
Of course I have. I mean, I've adventured a couple of times with this gang here, but I did quite a bit of unofficial adventuring back in my youth. So I've been throughout the tribes and the marshes. I've seen a few women in my time.
Yes, I can tell just by looking at you that you are a very worldly individual. Well,
This
the
dude's
reason
like,
I've
to be fair, it's not small. It's like 5 foot tall.
the reason I've called you over here is I felt we should give your companions a rest as they kept watch, last night. And so I was hoping the two of you would keep your eyes out for any trouble we might face on this leg of the journey.
Sounds like something we could do.
Wonderful. Excellent. Well, if you need me, I will be in my quarters plotting our route, he says. And then just sort of leaves you two there on the deck.
Okay.
Just turn and look at Goop like, the fuck do I do now?
Now, we look intimidating to something wilderness. We just keep a lookout, I think.
I pull my most intimidating pose.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Bet. Any chance I could convince you this is performance?
No. You've literally said you want to do your most intimidating thing.
Fair enough. It's 8.
It's not particularly intimidating, to be honest.
He's still practicing.
Fair
It
enough.
doesn't want to scare Goop.
No, of course. That would be rude and uncalled for. Goop, how do you react to your friend's terrifying visage?
Double thumbs up.
Went soft on you there, but thank you.
Okay. Well, in that case, as the day slips past and the waves crash, and you guys travel your way throughout the. Well, you sit on a boat and as time passes. Eventually, I would like you guys to make me perception checks.
I'm rolling physical if that's okay.
Sure.
Perception is +0.
That is let's go, baby.
Can I guidance myself for this, or is it just?
No, you can if you want.
All right, thank you.
That's
That'd
for
be
me.
19.
19. And what did you get?
We see all 21.
Excellent. So, yes, you guys are able to perceive very well. And as you are making your way down the river, you notice that dark shadows have started to they appear under the water.
Oh shit!
Mhm. Nature.
I'm so fearful for Goop.
What can I won't bring use a spell slot on that. Can I make a? Would it be nature check to try and figure out what might be following us? Or survive?
Yeah, you can make a nature check to see if you can determine what it is.
Yeah, because I can't think of what other check what skill it might be. Okay, guidance is still active then. 18 plus nature 30-20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
All right. It's hard to see and hard to make out considering they are underwater, but you suspect that they are some form of fish.
Would they be okay? Some form of fish.
Yes.
We didn't get any fishing rods, did we?
I think
Oh, did.
Potion of Healing did, but he's asleep right now.
Damn.
How big are the fish? Or do I know what type of fish they are?
They're pretty big. I'm going to say you can't tell what type of fish they are just because they are underwater and they are just shapes at this point.
Okay. I'm just going to remain on alert for it then, because otherwise they're just fish. I don't know what else. Got a fish following us.
I'd like to actually, just shout at him and try and scare him away. Get out of here, fish!
Sure, make an intimidation check.
This is going to be my whole character, just yelling slurs and shit. Come on. 17?
17. The creature doesn't seem to pay you any mind.
Fuck. All right. Must be deaf, this one.
All right. And as time passes, the shape just stays where it is, just swimming alongside you under the water. Just this deep, dark shadow that it seems to be tracking your every moment of movement.
Mm-mm.
If you guys are just going to keep watch on it, yeah, or are you just gonna ignore it after a while?
Keep watch, I guess.
Okay. Interesting. What about you, Goop? Connor? Oh, he's typing.
He sits in disbelief.
He's typing. He's still typing. Headset ain't working right now. Okay. He is in stunned shock.
Me.
We'll
Don't
give
worry, Goop. It's going to be okay. And I give him a pat on the back.
he explodes.
Oh, shit. Not another one.
Ah, well, never mind. All right. Let me just pause the recording. So, Connor, are you paying attention to the fish or are you ignoring it after a while?
Just gonna be ignoring this fish for a little bit, unless anything's going on with it.
Okay, so Ringo, you are laser focused on the fish, just in case.
Yep.
Goop, after a while, you get bored because it's not doing anything and you stop paying attention to it. As a result of this, Goop, can you make me another perception check, please?
Okay. Perception is going to be 17 because no guidance for this. Hello?
We heard you, Connor.
Oh, it sounded like you fully stopped being able to.
No. What'd you roll?
17.
17. Okay. So, as you are, as you notice that Ringo is just focusing on the fish, you start to look around, and as you do, you see that there are actually several individuals hidden on the riverbank a bit further up. They're all crouched down in the bushes, waiting for your ship to get closer.
I'm gonna shout ambush.
As you shout ambush, you see them break cover, run forward, and just jump to try and get onto the ship. As the captain, Xander, kicks open the door to his cabin and strides out onto the deck looking around. As I need all of you guys to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
And I will need you to roll it using the actual electronic dice, Connor.
Okay.
For the initiative.
Are we doing maps?
Yes, in a moment.
Cool. Got the laptop prepared. Oh, that's a lot of shite.
Okay, and okay, is everyone ready?
Ready.
Boom.
Okay.
All right. So, leaping on board the ship are these 5 pirates, all of whom are dressed in a similar manner to the same pirates that you guys beat the crap out of at the dock. And they are going to land on board. However, before they can do anything, you see as Xander leaps off from his captain's deck and rushes towards them. He will action dash so that he can make it, and he will end up next to Pirate C here. Goop, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast what to do. Eldritch Blast on D.
Okay, you fire an Eldritch Blast at Pirate D.
Yep. That will be do. If I can, how do I set my character on here?
You just click the button.
Oh, left side.
No, what do you mean? You should
Oh,
select
got
your...
it. Yeah, no, got it. Do Eldritch Blast is +5, so that's going to be 19 to hit.
19 does indeed hit.
Okay, that will be yikes. 4 damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to sum up a tentacle of the deep.
Ooh.
So right behind him or from over the water.
Oh, you want to pull it out of the water itself? That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
A little kraken.
A tentacle bursts from the water behind him and lashes out at Pirate D.
Yep. That'll be 22 to hit.
That indeed hits.
And that will be 11 points of cold damage.
Woof. That is significantly more damage.
Yep. And their speed is reduced by 10 feet now.
Okay, as the tentacle rips up from the water and strikes him, and you watch as this soaking wet lethargy enters his bones. The pirates are now going to go.
1 second. I'm just going to move Goop a little bit.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30.
Okay.
There we go.
At which point, Pirate D is going to move away from the tentacle because he doesn't know what it is. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That's all he can do because of the movement. Pirate A is going to go. Hang on, let's just quickly double check, make sure. Yes. He is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to throw a dagger at you, Goop.
Okay.
So, yeah. Does a 14 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay, the first dagger he throws hits you for 7 points of damage as you take a dagger to the chest.
Aye.
Then he will pull out a second dagger and throw that at you as well.
Okay.
But that is a natural 1, so it flies wildly over your shoulder and splashes into the water behind you. Pirate B is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to throw 2 daggers at you, Ringo.
Excellent.
First dagger is a natural 20.
That will hit.
Okay, so that'll be 5 plus the additional d4, which I have to do manually. Plus that. Oh, you also are going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
And then he'll throw a second dagger at you,
Please, no.
which is a 7 to hit you.
That bounces off.
Excellent. Pirate C is going to attempt to stab the captain.
That's fine.
I mean, not for the captain.
No, of course not. But for me,
it's
it's
going
fine.
to be a 14 to hit the captain, which will not hit him as his attack is effortlessly parried aside. And then the second stab is an 18 to hit the captain, which will indeed hit. So you watch as the captain deflects one attack before he is stabbed by the other and is going to take 4 points of piercing damage. However, 4 points of piercing damage, that's it. So, stab. At which point, the last Pirate E, is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and just stop right in front of you, Ringo.
That is kind of him.
And that will be the end of his turn. Meaning it's it's your turn.
Definitely
your
nothing
turn.
to do with
Nothing
the giant
else.
shark.
No, don't worry about that. He's just there. He's just watching.
Well then,
Fair
I
enough.
reckon we're getting away.
Ringo draws his sword like seasoned warrior he is.
Okay.
Then I am going to use unsettling words.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, expend the use of my bardic inspiration, roll the 1d6, and the creature, which is Pirate E, must remove this number from their next saving throw. So, 1d6, 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 roll. That's a 5. Excellent.
So we'll move 5 from his next save.
And I am going to wiggle my sword at him while casting Vicious Mockery.
Okay, mock him viciously. What save is that?
You look fugly. That's a wisdom save.
1 wisdom saving throw coming right up.
So DC is 13, but he must remove 5.
Well, he rolled a 17. If he removes 5, that's down to 12, I think. I'm not.
Yes!
Might be. Yeah, 12. So he fails.
Psychic damage. That's 4 damage.
4 points of psychic damage. Ow, he says.
Good. And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, we go back to the top, and you watch as the captain lets out a cry and flourishes with his sword, and he is going to attempt to stab the pirate directly in front of him. He has advantage because of reasons.
Is he a swashbuckler by any chance?
Perhaps.
Well, that's what you get for being the best swordsman. You're just a swashbuckler.
He rolls a natural 20!
Dude, does it kill him, this guy?
Fuck him up.
So
Fuck
you
him
watch
up.
as his sword glows with radiant energy. He stabs forward with a perfect thrust, and he is going to deal. Hang on, I actually need to work this out. He deals 40 points of slashing damage and instantly kills the first pirate.
Fuck yeah.
Then he's going to use his remaining movement to go over to here. And that will be the end of his turn because he makes one attack per turn. It's just one really, really powerful attack.
Mhm.
At which point it is now Goop.
Nice. As a bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. D is looking horrible to this octopus. So he shall. So this tentacle shall strike out at D. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 at D does not hit.
Moving on to with an actual spell, I'm casting mirror image on myself.
Ooh. There are now 4 goops, in fact.
There are 4 goops.
The number of goo folk in this party just keeps getting bigger.
Where'd these other 2 come from?
Yep, that was an action, bonus action, and now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Now it's the pirates' turns. Pirate A, having seen what happened to his mate, is going to attempt to stab the captain. That is a hit. And he deals 4 points of damage. And then he will attempt to stab him again. And miss. Pirate B doesn't want any of what's happening, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and needs an action dash to close the distance and be on you, Goop. As he's seen you are quite dangerous at range, so he's hoping you're kind of squishy at close. Pirate D is still got this octopus after him, but he doesn't want anything to do with it, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and he is going to attempt to shove you, Ringo, off the ship.
Oh, shit.
So he is going to make a shove action, which is going to be... You need to make a strength or dexterity saving throw, please.
Strength or dex saving throw. It's going to be dex, that's for sure. That's not good. I rolled a 6.
Well, unfortunately, that is not enough, as you are shoved off the edge of the ship, and you fall into the water below. At which point, Pirate E is just going to run over and help his mate and attempt to stab Xander.
Does the giant shark become relevant at this point?
Who knows? That is a hit. That is going to be 7 points of damage. And then the second attack is a miss. So Xander takes another 7 points of damage. Which is the end of the pirates' turns. Meaning it's now the giant shark's turn. And the giant shark has seen food enter the water. And is going to swim and attack you.
He is not. Fish are friends, not food. Fish are friends, not food.
Nom.
Fuck.
On the plus side, he only gets 2 attacks.
Only 2?
Question: do you have all your hit points still?
No.
Interesting. Good to know. Good to know.
I have 20 hit points out of
Because
27.
well, as long as the shark's attacking a creature that doesn't have all his hit points, he has advantage to hit.
It's smelling blood in the water.
I do have a second character prepared.
So that will be a 25 to hit you.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
All right, and you will take 21 points of damage.
What the actual fuck?
That's you down.
Yeah.
You're unconscious?
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Yep. Okay, well, he's going to make a second bite at you.
Yeah, of course he is, prick. With advantage.
Yep. Which will be... Oh my god, he rolled 2 fucking 4s. Does a 13 hit you?
A 13 does not.
Oh, wow. Somehow your unconscious body floats to the surface fast enough to miss the second snap of the shark.
Hell yeah. I mean,
at which
not
point...
good, but hell yeah.
It's now your turn, Ringo. I need you to hurry up and roll me a death saving throw, please.
I will roll you a death saving throw. Roll. Please don't be a 1. Please don't be a 1. 11.
11! That is technically a success.
He's choking.
All right. At which point it will now be back to the top. Xander. Xander's going to see you go overboard, and he's going to be like, "Don't worry, my friend, I'm coming." And he's just going to
So it's got if he gets eaten by a shark as well.
No, he is going to rush between the two. Oh no, wait. Yeah, he's going to rush between the two pirates. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will take attacks of opportunity from them. So I'll make 2 quick attacks of opportunity. That is a miss and a hit. He will take an additional 4 points of damage. And he is going to leap over the side and land on the shark's back and drive his sword into the shark's head.
Yeah, come on, boy.
Which will be a 19, which does hit. And he is going to deal... oh, wow, that's a terrible roll. He deals 20 points of damage to this shark.
Fuck yeah.
But he definitely gets his attention. After that, Goop, you're up. You have a pirate on you. Your friend's gone overboard, and you just watched the captain leap onto the back of a giant shark.
Damn, as he's going to carry on running because he doesn't have anything else he could possibly do. So, 1 second. 5, 10,
All right,
15.
attack of opportunity before you go any further.
Okay.
Natural... Oh, no, it's 12 to hit. It's not a natural one, it's a 7.
No,
All right,
does not hit.
he misses you as you keep going.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That octopus is going to bloop and strike at D.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, that's 2d8 plus 3. That is going to be 16 points of damage.
16. You kill this pirate.
Nice.
Get him, boy.
Finally.
Coop his ass.
And as a spell, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on E.
Okay. You fire a crackling bolt of magical magic at this guy.
Misses.
You miss a magical bolt of magical magic at this guy. Anything else?
No, that's everything I can do.
All right, now it's the pirates' goes. As you're the only person still on the deck, they are going to converge on you, Connor.
Yep. Do they have enough movement to get there?
20, 25. They all do. And
Oh,
you're about to
shit.
take 6
Oh,
dagger
no.
attacks.
It's a good thing I have that a spell up. Mirror image.
Yep, so that's 21. So that first one is a hit. So
Yep.
roll with the dice to see if they hit you or the mirror image.
Roll a d3. Victory triggers. If any rolls 3 or higher, one of the duplicates is hit instead of you.
Yeah.
3.
So one of
One
the
is-
duplicates is hit instead.
Yep.
Second attack is a 13 to hit you.
Meets beats.
Okay, so another duplicate. So you only roll 2 dice this time.
Okay. That's going to be a 3.
A 3. Okay, so another duplicate bites the dust. Third attack will be another hit at 18.
Yep. And a 4.
Okay, your last duplicate dies. Fourth attack. Natural 1. Fifth attack will be a 18 to hit you
Hits.
for only 4 damage.
Okay.
And then last attack is 12 to hit you.
Does not hit.
Okay, holy shit, 6 attacks and only 1 made contact. As you duck, dodge, dive, and duck around the different attacks.
Yep.
That means it's the giant shark's turn again. And the giant shark is going to attempt to dislodge Xander. He is going to swim away over here and dive down in an attempt to drown Xander. Because it can't bite him because he's on the shark's back. Ringo, it's your turn again. Can you please make another death saving throw for me?
That is a 16.
A 16. That's the second success. You're doing great, buddy.
Woo!
At which point, it's back to the top, and Xander is going to go. And Xander is going to kick off the shark, swim over to you, and use his action to force a healing potion into your mouth.
Thank you.
You regain 4 hit points.
Excellent.
And he will say, "Get back on the ship, lad. I've got this." And he turns to face the shark again. What ho! He will also use his bonus action to give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay, cool.
And which point, Goop, it's your turn again, and you're surrounded, buddy. Do you have any AoE shit?
I don't have any more spell slots.
Ooh, that's not good. Maybe you should. Maybe you should run away.
Yeah.
Jump off the side.
You should do it.
Yeah.
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah. Bonus action disengage. Jump off the side of the ship.
All right, Goop leaps off the side of the ship and splooshes
into the water.
Anything else in your turn, Goop?
Ringo assumes he's dead.
Can I crawl onto the side of the ship and just spread myself up so flat so I'm basically hidden?
You just turn. Yes, you splooge under the ship, and you can use your action to make the hide action.
I use the action to disengage.
Oh, right, of course. In that case, you can't use your action to do the hide action. You're just sort of under there. But they're not going to look for you because they just saw a goofolk jump into water. They assume you're dead.
Yeah. I'm just. Can I climb back onto the side of the ship?
You're going. That's the end of your turn. You jumped into the water. All right. At which point, all 3 of you are off the ship.
Actually, no. I've got a bonus action to do.
Okay. What's your bonus action?
Move the tentacle. Move the tentacle. Fuck him up.
Yes!
Yeah.
The
Strike at
tentacle
E.
moves closer and swings at E.
That'll be 16 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 12.
For 12 points of damage. Okay. The guy's going to shout, "Ah, man, this tentacle must still be around after he's dead. We'll just have to run away and hope it goes away in time. Or we could try and stab it. Yeah, let's try and stab it." So they're going to try and stab the tentacle because they
Yeah.
don't understand how tentacles work. So they're all
Yeah,
going to run around it and just ineffectually stab their knives into it, doing nothing because it's not actually physically there.
Yeah. At
All
this
the way
point,
down.
can they people just kill them
The
one by
giant
one?
shark spins round and takes a swing at Xander again. This is all happening right in front of you, Ringo. You watch as Xander and this shark do battle.
With my just like barely consciousness,
Barely alive.
barely alive.
So
He's on
yeah.
his own.
Okay, so Xander is going to take 21 points of damage. He's fine. At which point it's now going to attack a second time. And he will miss that time. At which point it is now your turn, Ringo.
Woo!
What are you doing?
Climbing on board. How does that work?
That would just climbing is just half your movement speed unless you've got a climbing
Oh, okay.
thing. Yeah.
So how high up is it?
It's about 15 feet.
50. Okay,
not
so
a big ship.
with 30 feet of movement, I could just be on board again.
Yes, you could.
And then I would be on board with 3 pirates and 4 hit points.
You would, but you would be out of the water and therefore away from the shark.
Right, so bad option A or bad option B? I will climb on board.
Yeah.
I will see that Goop is not there
Mm-hmm.
and assume that he's just killed himself, I guess.
Or being killed, entirely an option.
Or I think he would assume that he has also been pushed off and therefore dissolved into the water.
You can mourn him later.
I'll mourn him later. I turn to look overboard at the shark and shout, "You smell fishy!" and I use my bonus action actually first to give him that minus and then call him fishy.
Okay.
So I don't feel like that's needed because he's a shark.
Uh-huh.
But the shark must make a wisdom save.
Right.
And -3 from that. Can I do that actually if they don't speak a language?
I have no idea, but I think so. Regardless, he rolled 10, including the -3.
Excellent. In that case, yeah, he just takes damage.
How much damage?
Oh, and has sorry, yes, that's a good point. 6 damage.
6?
And so 1d6 psychic damage and 6 damage, and has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
So cool.
I forgot about that.
Any other actions on your turn?
Nope, that's a movement action and bonus action. As a free action, I like to shit my pants.
Always viable. Okay, back to the top. Xander is going to take his action to disengage from the shark, and he is also going to climb out the water. And as he drops onto the deck, you see just how fucking injured this man is.
Is he always dead?
Beef
Yes,
shark.
he is so hurt. If you had to estimate, you'd estimate he has about 2 hit points.
Oh shit.
Oh.
But as he climbs out the water, he is going to shake himself down and shout, "Do not worry! We cannot be defeated this day, for we are the heroes." And then he will end his turn because he hasn't got anything else he can do. Because he has his action to disengage because he didn't want to get eaten by a shark.
Valid.
All right.
Okay. Can I
Goop.
use my movement to climb up so I'm just hanging on the edge. So
Mm-hmm.
I can still cast spells because my body is malleable enough to do that.
Yep.
And I'm just going to cast Eldritch Blast at E.
Okay. You cast Eldritch Blast at E.
This is an 8 hit.
An 8, unfortunately. Oh, wait, it doesn't, but roll with advantage because they absolutely think you're dead.
Got it. There's a 7 hit.
No. You do miss your Eldritch Blast and give yourself away. They all turn and go, "What? He's still alive? That must be why the tentacle is still here. We should kill him proper." Wait, how is he still alive? He's a goofok. Don't worry about that now. Stab him.
I don't think they can realize I can actually hang on to things.
Yep. As which point, Pirate E is going to run at you.
I've got bonus actions. How dare you?
Oh shit! Sorry, you have the tentacle to hit them. My
Yeah.
apologies.
He is going to get hit by the tentacle.
Okay, Pirate E, get hit.
There's a 14 hit.
Yes.
14. That's going to be 9 damage.
Okay, he's very hurt.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to use some movement to just slide along like 5, 10, 15, 20. Slide along, just
like venom. All right. So Pirate E is going to rush at you, and he's going to attempt to shove you properly into the water because he assumes that you must have caught yourself before you actually entered the water. So give me a dexterity or strength saving throw, please.
I'll take a dex for +1. There's an 8 hit.
An 8 does not succeed. You are sent careening into the water, and this time the guy watches you fall and sees you fully get submerged in the water. And he lets out a roar and cheer, like, "Yeah, I got in that time!" Meanwhile, Pirate A and B see that you've been dealt with. They are going to rush at the 2 combatants who just climbed back up.
Shit.
So that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, no, yeah, 30, because he can go diagonal. And he's going to take a stab at Xander.
Come on, Xander, just survive. Just survive for a minute,
His
please.
first attack misses.
Come on.
And his second attack misses, as Xander deflects both. Pirate A is then going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And stop short. And I think he's going to throw his dagger at you. He sees your win.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, please miss.
Does a 7 hit you?
Please miss. No, it doesn't.
And does a 14 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so they just miss wildly. At which point, it's now the giant shark's turn, as it just sort of realizes its food isn't there, but senses vibrations and swims slowly under the ship. When did it start? No. So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much movement does a giant shark have? Oh, 60 feet. Holy shit. Okay, this thing's fast.
Sorry, it literally couldn't just dash all the way over there.
20, 25, 30. Then it will see you, Goop, and it's going to action dash and stop next to your bubbling form under the water.
Don't they know that sharks, goof are like acid or something like that?
It's a shark. It's not particularly intelligent.
Okay.
Ringo, you have enemies in front of you. You should do something about that.
I do. Holy shit. Right, here's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ringo pulls out some like roots from one of his pockets.
Yep.
And just chucks it in his mouth, starts chewing that shit,
Mm-hmm.
spits it back out into his hand in the form of a paste, and then slaps that paste onto one of the gaping holes in Xander.
Oh, okay.
And that is a fancy way of saying I cast Cure Wounds.
How much Cure Wounds?
Second level Cure Wounds, so it's 4d8 plus 3.
Damn.
That could have been better.
20. That's not bad.
That's not bad. And for my bonus action, I would like to move myself up to Pirate A.
Yep.
So I am within reach.
Yep.
And in this moment of absolute terror and shitting my pants,
Mm-hmm.
I will use a bonus action, Hungry Jaws, and simply attempt to bite him,
Okay.
which is probably not going to go well. 11?
It won't hit, but
13, sorry.
it won't hit. But remember, you still got that bardic inspiration he gave you.
Ooh, I do. How much is that? Is it a D6?
Yes, 1d6.
26. Roll. 3.
You hit.
Excellent. This is 1d6 minus 1, so it could be 0. Fuck me. 1
1
damage.
damage. Ow, he says as you nibble on his shins.
No one saw that. No one, canonically, no one saw it.
Okay.
Other than Xander.
Yep. Xander doesn't care. Xander's a bit busy right now.
He doesn't care. My reputation is fine.
All right.
That is, however, my turn.
Okay. Xander's turn, and he is going to take a breath to steady his aim, and then he is going to attack this pirate. He hits, and he then proceeds to deal 29 points of damage, and
Holy shit.
instantly kills Pirate B.
Yeah. That's why I was going to not try and bite Pirate B, because I thought,
Xander
Xander's
can't
got
move,
this.
however, because unfortunately he used steady aim. He can, however, use his bonus action.
Was he a bard rogue multiclass?
He is. He is indeed a
Damn.
bard rogue multiclass. I'll give you a heroic inspiration if you can guess the subclasses of both.
Ah, fuck. I think it's swashbuckler.
Mm-hmm.
And for the bard? Ooh. I'm going to say, and I think it's probably wrong, but no, hang on a minute. I want to say it's either swords or glamour based on his outfit.
Okay, well, you have to pick one.
I'm going to say swords.
Give yourself a heroic inspiration. You are 100%
Yes!
correct.
I'm the best D&D player.
He is indeed a multi-class between a swashbuckling rogue and a College of Swords bard.
Holy
which is
shit.
why he does so much damage, because he's combining sneak attack with a true strike cantrip, and he's also using defensive flourish for every attack. It's why he isn't casting any spells, because all of his spell slots are going into re-upping his bardic inspiration, so he can keep using defensive flourish. It's also why he's so hard to hit. But yeah, anyway, Goop, it's your turn. You are in the water and there's a shark next to you.
Okay.
You're fully submerged.
Can I engulf the shark?
The shark is way too big to be engulfed. I believe engulf has a size limit, right?
No, not engulf like that then. Actually, action disengage. Can I get on the boat?
Yes.
Mm.
You can climb all the way. To be honest, yeah, you can climb like almost onto the boat. Like you'll be clinging on the lip again, so you'll be right up by Pirate E.
I'm going to go and do that, and hopefully they can't see me.
I mean, he's turned his back on you. He's seen a Goof definitively go into the water. He thinks you're dead.
Sadly, I can't grapple because I had to use my action to disengage.
Any bonus actions?
The tentacle. This thing is going to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Does not work.
Nope.
10.
Nope. All right. Now it's the pirates' turns. Pirate A is going to attempt to stab you, Ringo.
Excellent. He's probably gonna do it, I'll be honest.
You'd think, but he rolled a 7.
And
a 19.
The 19 will hit.
He deals 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. I am unconscious.
as you drop to the ground unconscious again. Pirate E.
Can I use my heroic inspiration for that, or does it not work that way?
No, you have to. It's D20 rolls that you make.
Damn.
Pirate E is going to notice the octopus tentacle attacking him still, and then go look over his shoulder to make sure you actually are dead and see you there, Goop, because the tentacle is still up. And he is going to attempt to shove you again. So please make another dexterity or strength saving throw.
Okay. That will be a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 16 succeed?
It does. At which point, that is the last two pirates done. The giant shark is going to go and just sort of realize that you're out the water and just get annoyed and swim away. Ringo, I need a death saving throw from you.
Yes, sir. That's a 14.
You succeed.
Thank you.
And then Xander is going to go, and Xander is going to leap forward and stab this guy in the face. And miss for the first time this entire fight. That's unfortunate. As a bonus action, he's going to give you heroic inspiration. Oh, sorry, you bardic inspiration, Goop.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, you're just in range. Goop, it's your turn.
I would like to spend a lucky die,
Yeah.
and I'm going to attempt to engulf this pirate.
Okay.
Do it,
So
man, do it.
rolling with advantage. What's the die for the bardic?
1d6.
1d6. That'll be. Does 10 hit?
A 10, unfortunately, does not hit.
Damn it! My tentacle attack does a 17 hit.
17 does indeed hit.
That'll be 7 points of
Though
damage.
I feel the need to point out, your engulf is not a thing that you just do. It's a You need to make a grapple check. It's
Oh,
not attack. It's a grapple thing.
Oh, it's got a hit attack, a hit DC.
It does?
Yeah.
You sure? Oh, it's down there. That's weird. That shouldn't exist. It should just be when you need to grapple the thing to use your engulf. That's weird. I'm not sure. Yeah, when you grapple a creature, that creature just takes flat acid damage as long as you're grappling them.
Okay, so I need to make a grapple action then.
Yes.
Okay, so that.
To grapple is different now, isn't it? Grapple. Target must succeed on a strength dexterity saving throw. Grapple DC is 8 plus the strength modifier plus proficiency.
So I got -1 plus 2, so 9.
So
DC
yeah, he
9.
needs to make a DC 9 strength saving throw. He succeeds. So yeah, so your grapple unfortunately fails, but your tentacle hits him.
Yep.
4.
7.
You kill him.
Finally.
Yeah.
All right, there is one pirate left. Goop, do you want to use? Oh wait, no, it's not your. Wait, hang on, I'm confused. That was your turn, wasn't it? Did you move?
I moved back onto the ship now that he's gone.
Yes. Okay.
But that's all I can do because that grapple is an action.
All right. So in that case, it is now the last pirate's turn. And he is going to see that you're down, but Xander is bearing down on him, and he's seen what Xander can do, so he's going to attempt to stab Xander. That is a 7 to hit, which isn't enough, and a 15 to hit, which also isn't enough. So he flails wildly. Ringo, it's your turn. One more death save from you, please.
Death save. Holy shit, that was almost a 1. That's a 7.
All right, that's one failure. Back to the top. Xander is going to need to chop this pirate's head off, or at very least give it his best effort. That is a 17. That is enough to hit. And he deals 14 points of damage. The pirate is still alive. Goop, can you finish this off?
I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, was there?
No, it wasn't. It was one over to the right, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, can't reach
Just out
the
of
10.
reach. Shame.
But I will hit Eldritch Blast.
Yes, Eldritch Blast.
And I'm going to use my final lucky to maybe actually hit with this thing. That'll be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
And that'll be D10. Yep. 10 points of damage.
You kill the last pirate as we exit combat. Okay, immediately Xander is going to stabilize you, Ringo. As you awaken on 1 hit point.
Did I kill them all?
No, it was me, actually. I killed them all.
The fuck, where did all those dice just come from?
Okay, who's looking the most hurt?
The guy who was just unconscious a second ago, probably followed swiftly by Xander, and then, surprisingly, you're the most healthy.
Yeah, because I kept running away.
Yes, you did. You bravely repositioned.
Yes, because I can die very easily. Okay, because I have 1 cure wounds, so it's like.
I mean, yeah, Ringo's definitely the most worst off. He's basically dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I could fully, I could cure wounds myself, so you can keep the spell slot if you want to keep the spell slot.
It's a first. No, it's only get 1 use from first level due to a class.
Oh shit! I'll take it then.
Yeah.
So I get 1 per long rest. That will be 6 plus 3, 9.
Thank you very much. Did Ringo see? He didn't actually see Goop submerged at any point.
The 2 times it happened, the first time you were off the other side of the ship, then the second time you were unconscious.
Cool.
Yep. I would just hang out off the side of the ship. You just don't worry about it.
All right. Xander is going to help you up, Ringo, and say, good show. Very much a good fight. All right. I'm going to go check on the crew. They must be downstairs fighting off a few other ones. Otherwise, they would have come and helped us. And that is the reason why Nick didn't have to juggle another, 15 combatants. I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
And he leaves the 2 of you alone on the top of the ship to regroup, chat, collect your thoughts, discuss.
Ow.
I wonder who that Nick guy is that he was talking about.
Probably one of his crew members.
Probably.
Yeah. So now we know to look out for pirates a little bit more.
Well, I mean, if we didn't piss them off last time, we might have gotten away with it.
Well, probably not. This is probably how they traffic stuff.
Suppose maybe that means there are some goods on this ship that are worthy of sale.
Probably. This is one of the major routes between Silverlands and everywhere else, down to the Mistfield marshes at least. So I'm pretty sure this is a semi-regular happenstance.
At least we dealt with them, and I think that shark is gone.
You hope.
I fucking hope that shark is gone. I'm not looking overboard because I live in fear that it's still there.
It's just there. It's just there licking its chops.
I'm not looking at it. Not looking at it.
It's the croc, but it's a shark from
from Peter Pan.
Yeah, real shit.
Peter Pan, it is now the Croc coming after you.
All right.
TikTok shark.
As the as you two unwind and chat, the rest of the crew sort of emerges. A few of them are bloodied. Apparently, when you guys weren't looking, a few of the other pirates slipped below. You see Xander come out with one of the a man dressed in the same sort of pirate uniform, but he's bound and beaten up, and he goes, "Looks like we got one prisoner," and he sort of pushes it to the ground. Now, you're going to tell us exactly who you are and why you attacked my ship. I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
And Xander goes, "I don't care if
Poison
you're about
damage.
to sneeze," and slaps him across the face. Answer the question. The pirate is like, "Oh, well, it's just, we got a tip, right, that you were going to have some good goods, and we wanted them because we want money." "Oh, yeah." "And how exactly have you heard about my goods?" "I make sure that all of my dealings are in the utmost confidence. I am not one to brag or speak with loose lips. Not Xander Apes. No, no, no. I am the picture of discretion," he says while posing.
How many crew are rolling? Of his crew are rolling their eyes.
All of them.
I lean over to one of them and ask, "So, how drunk did he get, and how much did he spill in a bar?"
Honestly, this is almost certainly his fault. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a great sailor, amazing swordsman, decent-ish captain, but man cannot keep a secret to save his life.
Isn't that why the quartermaster's there to do it for him?
He does his best, but he can't be everywhere at once. He has to either count the stock or keep an eye on the captain. He can't do both.
Fair, fair. Sounds like you just need another quartermaster.
Just one to keep looking at him. We don't have the budget for it. Trust me, we've looked into it.
Sorry.
All right. Do you guys want to interrogate the prisoner at all? Or are you just going to leave it to Xander?
I would like to help Xander.
How?
Ringo draws his sword and pokes it into the chest of the captured guy. And you notice at this point in time that his sword is surprisingly clean, almost unused.
You must have cut so cleanly and so quickly the blood didn't get a chance to get on it.
Yeah. It's literally his fucking anime slices is what he does. Yeah, pokes it into him and is like, "You tell the captain what he wants to know."
Ah! Make an intimidation check.
Right, come on. Oh, that was almost a crit. 18.
Not bad. Okay, please don't hurt me, Mr. Scary Lizard Man. I can tell you're super tough and have taken many lives. I don't want no trouble. Look, we just got a tip that there was loads of medicine on this ship going towards the marshes for that relief effort thingy. And we just thought we could sell that, you know?
So you decided to attack a transport vessel taking emergency medical supplies to a hotspot region, and think that you won't be hunted down for trying to sell those medical supplies?
When you say it like that, it sounds bad.
I'm so happy that you won't be able to have children, because that means they won't have to suffer your intelligence.
I've actually already got 6 kids, I think.
I feel so sorry for them.
It's alright, I've never met any of them.
How do you know they're yours then?
Every time a woman got pregnant, I ran away.
Damn.
I feel sorry for them.
Do you not feel sorry for me? I'm the one who's in, like, immense pain.
We can feed you the shark if you want.
Oh, good idea, Xander says, and just picks the guy up and throws him overboard.
What? Fair enough.
And you watch the shark burst from the water, catches it in his mouth midair, and just drops down back onto the surface and swims away.
Uh,
Bloody pirates. They give a bad name to good sailors everywhere.
Mhm.
All right.
What do you think would happen if we feed the shark enough corpses that it would leave us alone?
I mean, maybe. But then it might just start following us around expecting corpses. And to be honest, I don't really want a shark following us around.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair.
So, well, that was quite the tough fight. But we made it in the end. And do you know what? I think you two are mostly to thank for getting us through that fight. I could not have done it all on my own, probably.
Mm.
Why don't you
You
go
most
get some rest?
certainly had it.
Sorry?
You most certainly had this in the hand. I
Of
think.
course. Yes, I'm just trying to be modest. You're right. I shouldn't lie. I absolutely could have handled all of this on my own with ease, but it's good to have some help. Now, why don't you two go get some rest? I'll get some of the boys to take over the watch, and hopefully we won't have any more problems until we make it to our destination. All right, and with that, we will zoom out, and time will pass. You guys can have a long rest. Remember, it costs you a ration per long rest.
This is going to be morbid of me, but how much would a corpse be compared to a ration?
Fuck, I don't know. You could probably make a single body last like 2 or 3 days, but you're gonna get some weird looks for it.
I am an acid slime. Like, they see me eating rocks.
Yeah, I mean, like, no one's gonna stop you. The crew probably won't talk to you again, because they're all horrified by what they are forced to witness. But they're
That's
not
why-
gonna stop you.
That's why it's in a bucket. Don't worry, I'll use weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my once daily casting of Goodberry and just feed myself that way.
Fair enough. You
Oh
do
wait,
that.
Your Goodberry lasts you for one Goodberry is a full meal.
Yeah. One.
Yeah, I know.
You get like 8.
You get 20.
How many
Yeah,
Goodberries do you
I
get?
think you get 10.
Oh my god,
All right.
we don't need rations with you in the
No,
party.
you don't. Ringo makes rations unnecessary.
Back at the start, we were like looking at this stuff. I was like, "Oh man, there's never any real reason to use Goodberry unless you're like actually doing rations and stuff." And then Nick went, "By the way, we're doing rations." So Goodberry. So while Goop is dissolving a human, I'm just gonna
No,
like,
I'm not doing that.
He decided
Okay,
against that.
it's like, here, do you want one of these berries?
Yes, please.
They're supposed to be good for you, so I've heard. And then just basically consumes the other 9 in a handful.
Yep. Each one is supposed to fill a man for 3 days and 3 nights.
Yeah.
How many have you had? 4. All right. And
How
yes,
bloated does he feel from this?
surprisingly, not that bloated. They're really quite light. They're like soup, but a berry.
Oh.
Yeah, and time will pass. If you direct your eyes to the travel map, you make your
What travel map?
the one I put on this on Discord like ages ago. Just keep scrolling up, and you'll eventually see it.
Oh, the big one, yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at the pins. Are we on there?
You
Pins.
guys make your way down the winding river. You will eventually pass Iron Flow. As you'll see it, this towering city, a lot less elegant than Silverguard. It's very much the industrial heart of the human species. And you can see it with smoke billowing up from various factories that exist, and the sound of ringing metal and the smell. There's a really bad smell. And you watch as the river that you were sailing in goes from like a crystal clear blue to a brackish brown as all the pollution is just sort of dumped into it to flow downstream. And as several days pass, with none of which you need to spend any rations on because Goodberry exists.
Yeah, thank you.
You
It only matters when Ringo ain't here.
Yeah, it only matters when Ringo isn't about. or if he loses access to that spell. But yeah, and eventually you will make it out of the mouth of the river and into the sea proper. As you look out, go south, you see vast waters around you. The peak of the large volcano at the center of the cinder. Fuck, I've forgotten the name of my own
Cinder
place
Reach?
now. Yeah,
Reach?
Cinder Reach. Thank you. Yes, the large volcano at the center of the Cinder Reach, belching smoke up into the sky. You look off to the west, and you can make out the spine of Astravyrn, and you can even, if you squint, maybe see the giant flapping wings of a rock circling a distant peak. And as you make your way into the large bay that is the southern part of the continent, the wind starts to pick up. Could one of you, I don't particularly care which, make your mind up, roll me a D100?
Do you want to give it a go? Because
You
D100
you go for it.
yesterday. Okay. D100. Do you want me to do it online or physical fine?
Physical's fine. Just make sure you read it correctly. You had loads of practice
30.
yesterday.
33.
33. The wind picks up around you, and rain starts to patter down aboard the ship. First quite lightly, but then getting progressively heavier. And pretty soon, your vision is completely obscured. You have no sight around you. You can barely see from one end of the ship to the other.
I'm
And
just going to quickly roll long rest.
and Xander is going to come down, he's got one hand up, shielding his face from the weather, and says, this isn't particularly good. With this lack of visibility, we're liable to end up crashing into one of the rock beds that are around this part. We'd better off making for shore and then dropping anchor and waiting for this weather to pass. Just be careful, because the only places we've got, we can either go east and dock at the edge of the desert. It's a shorter distance, but the desert's a lot more dangerous. Or we could take a slightly longer route and go west, go on the southern tip of the Silver Riverlands. It'd be relatively peaceful, but with the longer journey, there's more danger of us coming ashore on something without expecting it.
Yeah. Well, we either die in the ocean or die to the desert at this point then.
Hopefully we don't
Well,
die
we
to
could-
neither.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
We could park up at the desert and then just wait for the storm to pass.
Yes, I suppose with the rain, the desert is the worst of the desert's problems. Probably won't come near us. Just got to be careful with this much water. It wouldn't surprise me if one of the orc tribes rolled up with some water collectors to try and get some extra.
Now I'm suspicious of the desert.
Well,
Okay, I'm voting desert.
Desert?
I would.
Oh, look at that. Eloise and Potion also vote desert.
Oh wow, you're outvoted, Goop.
Well, Tuba wants the desert and get this thing as well.
Tuvol's not there. Tuvol got left behind.
Oh yeah, Tuba got to this behind.
All right.
All right. If needs be, I can probably pass off with some water with them as well, because magic.
All right.
Hopefully that.
So
Is
Xander
Goop standing out in the rain right now?
He is, but that's not particularly surprising because Goofolk can be in the rain. It's generally unpleasant for them, but it's not an actual danger. It's only when they're actually submerged in water that they have problems.
I'm also wearing like a tarp kind of thing.
He has an umbrella.
So
He's got a bucket upside down above him.
We did get I do have like a cooking pot on top of my head. Quote unquote head.
Just you're wearing a cooking pot as a hat currently.
Yes.
Okay, so the ship turns, and after an hour of battling through increasingly worse weather, you eventually are able to make out the grey, indistinct fuzz that is the shore. And soon you are pulling up against the side of the shore. Anchors are dropped, and people are just pulling themselves out onto the sand in an attempt to just get somewhere where they might be a bit drier.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea, because if sand against this weather, they're going to get dragged back into the ocean if they're not careful.
I mean, it's pretty flat next to the water, so they're not like walking out onto a dune. The dunes are a little farther away, but yeah,
So
they're only basically going just onto more solid ground currently, just because they've been at sea for a while.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. All right, Xander is going to stretch and say, "Right, well, we're going to stay here until the storm passes. Thanks to your you, Mr. Ringo, we shouldn't have to worry too much about supplies. Honestly, if you ever consider just giving up the adventurer's life and becoming a sailor, I'll have you on my ship anytime."
It does require regular stops near some bushes so I can gather the berries.
Well, we'll keep that in mind. In the meantime, though, it looks like we're going to be here for a while. It might be an idea if we can at least scout out the local area to make sure that we haven't stopped right next to something dangerous. Would you be willing to go and do that for me?
I imagine we can make that happen.
Yeah.
I can come with you, or I can stay here on the ship and keep things ship-shape.
After he says that, I turn to the nearest crew member / quartermaster. Is that fine?
They just sort of like shrug and say, "He's the captain."
Yeah, I like Goat knows he's the captain, but he knows that he ain't the one in charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, like they seem more focused on getting out the rain. They don't particularly care what's going on at the moment. The lack of discipline on this ship is very well noted.
Yep. All right. We can do a quick check. I also want to. I do some hearth help with the area. Will help set up small camps, magics, if we need to. Oh, I have like elementism, mending, and precipitation. This is basically a camp. These 3 cantrips just make me a talking campsite.
I mean, using Gleeman's tiny hat and you're good.
Yeah, but we don't have that spell.
No. But I mean, yeah, like with that, I think they'll sort of wave you off. At the moment, there's nothing that needs doing. They're just trying not to get drowned. Instead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not strong enough to help with with anything.
Instead, the 3 of you 2 and the captain, are going to go into the desert. Just basically to go to the nearest highest dune to have a look around to see if there's anything interesting nearby.
Yeah, guess so.
All right. So, as you make your way along, it's pretty quickly like that. You go deeper into the desert, and the rain just cuts off almost instantly. The desert's naturally a dry atmosphere, making the storm not going much further in than the coast. And as you make your way deeper into the desert and up towards the nearest dune, which is quite tall and also a little difficult terrain to climb up, can I get you 2 to make perception checks?
I'll try my best, that's for sure.
D20 plus
8.
4.
Ringo does not have great eyesight.
Perception 6.
Wow. Luckily for you guys, Xander is better than both of you. as he cups like his hands over his eyes and points, and he goes, looks to be some movement over in that direction. And you guys following his hand, you see that there is a large dust cloud, like something is moving over the surface, and it is heading like in your direction. It's still quite a ways off, though.
Like a single big thing or a group of things?
I can't tell, to be honest. It could be either. His perception was not high enough to figure that out.
Okay, fine. I fear it's one of two things. One, a sandworm. Two, basically a Mad Max convoy.
It could definitely be either of those things. I'll be honest, I don't particularly come into the desert. This is uncharted land for me, so I'm a little out of my depth.
What?
Well, maybe squint harder. Does that help?
He closes his eyes. No, not particularly.
Could
Unfortunate.
I attempt to roll again now that I know where I can see ice or something?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's going to be 6 as well.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
don't. You're like what cloud? They're definitely coming, but it looks to be a while before they get here. Maybe we could either go and meet them halfway, which could help keep our ship's location hidden, or we could head back and fortify, which would mean we're almost certainly going to find us, but we will be in a more defensible place. What do you think?
Well, if we go back, we can get everyone. It'll be easier for us to escape if it went to a fight.
That's true. The ship isn't it's not like the ship can't sail. It's just not a good idea in this weather.
Yeah. It's either should we make a perfunctory camp go back and meet.
What do you think, Bingo?
Let's head back to the ship. I'm not keen on dying alone in the desert.
Ha! He claps a hand on your shoulder. You wouldn't die alone. We're with you.
It cracks a small smile that's kind of like, bro.
All right. We'll head back and we'll fortify just in case.
Yeah.
And as yeah, you'll turn back, you'll head back to the ship, you'll get everyone ready. You'll hear Eloise say something like, sensible, and you'll hear Goop say something insane. At which point, you guys start to just, you see the crew, they just gather their weapons, they pile up some boxes for barricades. A few of them jump on the ship so that they've got a height advantage, and you just sort of wait. There isn't cannons on this particular ship, it's too small. They've got a couple of crossbows, but other than that, there isn't really much in the way of artillery. You got to keep in mind, this is like a river vessel. It's not really meant for ship-to-ship combat. Rivers generally aren't wide enough for ship-to-ship combat.
Yeah.
But you guys wait, and over the coming, sort of half an hour or so, cresting the top of the nearby dunes, you see a collection of large green-skinned creatures, which you realise look an awful lot like your old friend Tuval, as a dozen heavily armed orcs are making their way towards your camp.
Justin, would you like to do the introductions, or would you like us to?
Well, I'm thinking if I take a few of my men and flank round the left-hand side there, behind that taller dune, then if it does come into a fight, we can jump out and attack them from behind. It does mean that you two and your friends, he points to they who shall not be named, will have to sort of meet them head on and talk to them. But I think combat shouldn't be our goal here. Maybe we can try and talk them down. We've got some supplies we can spare, but I'd rather not get into a fight with this lot. Orcs are no joke.
Yeah, I know we had one in our party, but we couldn't bring them along.
Shame, damn shame. Okay, Well, we're going to go and get on that flank. Good luck, you guys. And they will leave. Eloise and Potion Healing, unfortunately, have sore throats and can't speak. So they look at you to talk.
What do I know of orcs?
Make me an edge check.
Picture. I have +1, and that's I have a 6 in. I rolled got a 6
You
total.
rolled a 6 total.
6 total.
Okay, orcs are savage creatures that have known to. They will butcher anything and everything in their path with no thought or mercy. They have destroyed villages for no reason other than to slake their own bloodlust. They are monsters.
Hmm.
But we had an orc.
Yeah, it's very weird that, but hey, that's what you know. Everything you've heard about orcs is just they're bastards.
Yeah. Do you want to do the speaking or should I? Ringo.
We're both. You go for it. We're both charisma. I'll back you up.
You're the two most charismatic
Ringo
members of the party.
pats you on the back and gives you a bardic.
Okay. I've got a bardic expression. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to stroll forward a little bit and hail them down.
They don't need hailing, they approach. As these 12 large, muscular, green-skinned individuals look down at you as they approach. What's this, then? You lot from that ship, are ya?
Taking shelter from the storm at the moment.
Well, you have happened to land in our territory, you have. And we could do with some of your supplies.
We have some we could trade.
Trade.
Not a lot.
Yes, I suppose trade for safe passage. As
Yes.
this particular orc towers, he is 12 feet tall, with yellow-brown skin, with dark streaks running through it, with piercing orange eyes. And in his one of his hands is this spear that's even taller than he is, with a fang of of some enormous creature, like tied to the end of it. As he looks down at you. So, what you going to give me and my lot to convince us that you are worthy of not being killed?
Anything you need right now?
Anything we need? Well, water's always a nice thing to have. And I'm sure you've got plenty spare. You're on a ship after all. You can get more. Just duck a bucket into the ocean. So we'll be taking your water.
If you got crates, I can fill them now.
No, we'll just take your barrels.
How many barrels do I know that we have?
You have, like, I don't know, 4 barrels of water.
How many empty ones?
Empty ones, probably 3.
3. Give me a while. I got 3 barrels of water.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Deception check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Deception is that number. That will be 21.
21. He'll raise an eyebrow at 3 barrels of water.
I can make water fill barrels. We didn't need that many.
You can make water.
Yeah, there's a spell for it.
Interesting. I've changed my mind. You want to get through our land? We want this one.
Sorry, I'm on a mission.
Well,
Venture mission.
You can choose between either coming with us or dying. To be honest, I'm fine either way.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to attempt to charm a person,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't say that they know if the spell fails.
That is true.
On a failed save, the target has a charm condition until the spell ends. When the spell ends, it knows it was charmed, but it lasts for an hour. Would you rule that if I attempted and fucked it up, he knows I attempted it, or he doesn't know I attempted it?
Rules was written, he wouldn't know.
Excellent. In that case, whilst they're having a chat,
Yep.
at the point in which he looks over at Ringo, Ringo gives him a cheeky wink, and in an attempt to flirt with this guy, I guess. And I will cast Charm Person, or
Okay.
attempt to.
What's the save for that?
The DC is 13 Wisdom.
Your magic reaches out and just hits this impenetrable wall that is his mind. It is only then. Actually, no, you didn't roll a nature check, so you don't know anything about orcs. So yeah, you just can't. Your spell just fails to take hold on him.
Damn. Fair enough. Sorry, Connor, we got to sell you.
What if, because I can only do this so many times, I come back with you and fill up all your water supply until I can't do much.
So you're saying you'll come with us and fill up all the containers we can find with water, and in exchange, you want us to let you go.
Yes.
But if we just take you, you can fill up all our containers, and then when we drink them, you can fill them up again.
But that is a dangerous prospect. And it'll be easier because we are not here for long. And even if you kill us to take all our water, you won't have it's not a lot for you.
Connor, check your Discord. Oh, Discord, sorry, WhatsApp. My apologies.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a follow-up question, if I may.
Yep, go for it.
Well, a separate question, actually. What is the boat's position to where these guys are right now?
Okay, so you've got these guys standing like, maybe like 50 feet away from the water. Then you guys are like 10 feet away from them, between them and the water. And then the boat is just behind you, directly behind you in the water. It's like 30 feet behind you in the water.
Okay, so we are in front of the boat.
Yes.
We're not on the boat, basically.
Not on the boat, no.
Damn indeed.
Hey, Nick, can I jump in the private chat with you for this?
You most certainly can. We'll talk back in a minute, Josh. Talk amongst yourself.
Mm-hmm. I will.
What does he mean? Get them to the water.
You just hear the deep voice of Levy in your mind telling you to get them to the water.
Okay.
That's all you hear.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's like bring them closer to the ocean kind of thing.
Pretty much, like bring them to the water is all you were told.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
If you help me get the barrel, if you come with me, I can get you the barrels.
The barrels.
The
Right.
water.
So you accept then, do you?
You can't keep me forever. I might die out here.
Now, to be clear, because my patience is running out. This is what's going to happen, yeah? We'll go onto your ship, we'll take any water we find, and then you'll all come back. Well, and then you can come back to our little to our tribe with us, and the rest of them can be on their way to die of dehydration in the water for all I care.
Okay. Do I know if I can escape from them? Possibly.
You have no idea. That is a plan that you'd have to figure out.
Because I can
I've
burrow.
got
It's like
maybe a plan.
because I can get underneath the sand with burrows.
Maybe that might work. You don't know, but do you want to try it? You know, you'd just be leaving Ringo here behind. Also, you can only burrow at like 5 feet per turn, so they could easily catch you.
Yeah. I have to get under the water.
Patience is running out, goo folk. Do you want to just take us, or do you want to die to us?
Fine. Come along.
Good. You, he points at you, Ringo, and the other two behind you, don't get in our way, or we'll kill you.
I lead them to the 3 barrels of water, of empty water.
Yep. They all climb on board the ship and behind you, and they just sort of stand around the empty barrels, and the leader goes, "Come on then, show us this water, the trick you've got."
I cast create water.
Okay, you cast create water.
That's 20 gallons of
and
water.
as you cast it, you feel power surge from the water surrounding the ship, come up and surge through you. And this water that was already going to be a pretty strong wave becomes a torrent. And with an explosion of water, the entire ship is rocked as the orcs are all thrown from the ship and into the water below, spluttering. At which point, Xander jumps from the dune, shouting, "Everyone, now to the ship! Let's get out of here!" And you guys now, I will say roll initiative, but it's not a fight. This is a sort of escape sequence.
Yep. Seeing how much is 20 gallons in surrounding a person?
Pardon?
How much is 20 gallons?
I have no idea. I honestly could not tell you. I have no frame of reference to water. It's enough. It's a fair amount.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking I cast destroy water surrounding them, so they fall and get crushed, like they get swept up in a wave.
I mean, they're already in a wave. They've all been swept off the ship. They're now in the ocean or the sea.
Okay.
So
yeah, let's go. Let's run.
All right. So what do you guys get for initiative?
I got a 16.
Okay. Connor?
I got a 14.
Okay, so first of all, we will have you watch as Xander leaps aboard his ship and immediately starts hauling up the anchor, while several of his sailors climb up behind him and start messing with the sails and rigging to get it off. You guys see the orcs are still getting their bearings. They haven't had their chance to act yet. They're still kind of stunned by what just happened. So, Ringo, you're up. You can either help prepare the ship, or you can attempt to do something to slow the orcs down.
I am going to... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my bonus action to unsettling words on the orc leader. If he is within range, within 60 feet.
What does that do?
That's the basically he has to remove or minus my bardic roll from his next save.
Right. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, no, he is within
That's it.
range.
Okay, cool. So, fucking brilliant. I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attempt to command. Bear with, you can affect one additional creature for every spell slot above 1. So I'm going to cast at level 2, so focusing on the orc in charge,
Mm-hmm.
and then also whoever is closer,
Yep.
and basically just tell them to flee,
Okay.
to attempt to convince the other orcs that this is a thing to shit your pants for.
Okay. That'd be wisdom saves,
So
right?
wisdom save. DC is 13, and the orc in charge has a -1 to that roll.
Well, the orc in charge fails, and
Excellent.
his mate succeeds. So you watch as the orc leader is overcome by your magic, which you will take note is, despite him failing it, feels like trying to push your arm through treacle. It's very hard to do. But you do manage to do it, and he starts to swim away from you, which is actually coincidentally deeper into the sea. His other friends sort of like
That's fine.
like sort of watch and turn and see him like swimming away, and they're all like a bit confused and bewildered, and they're all off on like their back foot, not quite sure what's going on. Goop, what are you doing?
Okay.
I am going to cast Witch Bolt at the ones that are not like fleeing.
Okay, so you're just targeting one at random.
Yes.
Okay, make your attack roll with Witch Bolt.
10.
Unfortunately, you are unable to hit with this magical bolt of lightning. As you raise your hand, you feel like exhausted as the effort of channeling that much power a minute ago leaves you drained and it throws up your aim.
That's fine. The connection is there now. More lightning for later.
Yeah. Any bonus actions?
Bonus actions. I I can summon a tentacle.
Do you?
Yeah, because that means I can either choose a tentacle or go with the witch bolt with damage.
Okay, so you summon a tentacle.
Yep.
Okay, as you reach to summon a tentacle, the connection opens way wider than you're used to, and a tentacle the size of the ship bursts out of the water. At which point it just thrashes wildly and sends the orcs flying in every direction, literally like picking them up and lobbing them. You see several just get thrown back ashore, several get just skipped like rocks over the water. You know, one just gets dragged straight down underneath the seas, and and the waves catch the ship and just sort of rip it out of where it was harbored and just propel it into the deeper water. This giant flailing tentacle behind you continues to wreak absolute havoc as you are now safe-ish back on the open oceans. The rain is still coming down, but it does appear to be slightly letting up. And the tentacle finally dissipates once you are a decent distance from it.
Goop, ignoring everyone else, is doing the classic super villain with like the power. Just
I'm
because
assuming
it's
you
funny.
cackled maniacally
Yes.
there, but we didn't hit any of it. You just sort of cut off.
Oh,
But I
Stupid
get the
Rick.
vibe.
yeah.
All
He's
right.
cackling.
Ringo, what are you doing whilst your
He's
friend is cackling and the
Yeah.
biggest tentacle you've ever seen has just absolutely wrecked shop?
He's currently magic drunk, by the way.
I just in awe, I guess. Ringo very much pretends to be a big time adventurer, but obviously isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing shit like this, is kind of like hand clap, like holy shit, that was crazy stuff. But he's trying to be nonchalant about it.
Okay. Roll me a nature check. Ringo, specifically.
I will. That is a 15.
It's at this point you remember that orcs are well known to have a resistance to magic, and that was probably why it was so hard for you to charm them.
Ah,
Yeah. But anyway, as you're having
Fair
this
enough.
realization and a Goop is petering out of his maniacal cackling, Xander appears and he's like, well, that was wild. What the fuck was that? He looks genuinely shaken. Do either of you know what that was?
Levy is fun.
What?
Tentacles.
Ringo, what?
Currently, Goop is swaying about erratically. He looks drunk, and you don't know how Goop folk got drunk.
Nope, he is just sort of like a quivering ball of jello.
Yep.
Ringo, what's going on?
I don't really know, to be fair. I've only known this guy for like a week.
Did he cause that?
He did something with a giant tentacle.
Right. Mr. Goop, how would you like to spend the rest of the journey in my captain's quarters? I think you've earned it, and I don't want you seem a bit, tuckered out after that. Please go enjoy yourself. Do whatever you want. Drink my rum for all I care.
Whee! As he just slugs off, and he's got to just find a bucket somewhere and just deform.
Well,
Sleep.
that was horrifying. Convenient, but horrifying.
Agreed.
During the fight, I didn't bring it up because I wasn't 100% sure, but I swear I saw him fall in the water. And I know that goo folk don't do well in water. That's why you don't see that many goo folk pirates. They drown and then dissolve.
Was he fully submerged?
I don't know. I think so. It was hard to see. I was a bit busy fighting at the time. But I swear he went under.
Well, I'm not going to confront him based on his previous performance, but I will keep an eye on it.
Ringo, you are without question one of the bravest and most talented men I've ever seen.
I know.
Please remember that if you ever wish to become a sailor, I will always have you.
I dap him up.
You do dap up. And with that, we'll zoom out. The rest of the journey is surprisingly uneventful. If in future, Sonia or Chris, if you're listening to this, you want your characters to have some reaction to anything that's happened here, we can always do a scene next session at the beginning. But for now, you finally make it to the Mistral Marshes, pulling into the makeshift ramshackle dock, where you see a woman in red robes with golden flames stitched into them, standing at the dock with her hands on her hips, one foot tapping on the floor, as she sees the ship come in, and she calls out, "Xander, you are late!" And with that, we will end the session.
Woo.
There we go. Nice